Hi guys, welcome back to the Columbian Homestead. It's the 8th of June and we have mail call. This is from Steve Greenwell, no, Greenfingers, is it? Oh, bloody hell, mate. Digwell Greenfingers. Come on, Woody, get it together, lad. Anyway, he sent me this. I entered the competition he did recently. I certainly didn't win it, that's for sure. But very kindly, I think he said he was going to send every applicant a small sample of this super soil. I'm going to have to look it up. So he sent kind of all the details here of how to use it and everything, and there's a website here. So I'm going to go on for some more info. But cheers, mate. I'm so excited about the prospect of trying this out. And the other thing I want you to check out, and he messaged me. He said, "Look at who is the addressee. I hope you can." Let me just come back to this in a tick. Right, let's try again. Can you see that? Woody the Woodmeister. That's awesome. I absolutely love that. So once again, thanks Steve, I really appreciate it, mate. So guys, just another little update here. We've got the third water butt, got the siphon working as you can see. So we now have 3 connected. So I have to say I'm pretty chuffed about that, because we've got more rain coming in tonight, so hopefully these will start filling up and then we can use that instead of tap water. Happy days. Morning guys, June the 9th. Some sunny intervals after overnight rain, and we've got this beetroot now netted over. We've used this black scaffold netting. Looks good. That's the roll. We've bought a big roll of it, so we've got loads left. We use it also to cover the figs with. And while I was mooching around pulling it out, I've got it sort of sandwiched in this thing at the top of the shed. I'll show you in a minute. But I found that little wasp nest, and there's no in it, thankfully. But I was convinced that no wasps had got into the shed. I'll show you what I mean. So in the apex of the shed here, I've used these galvanised metal straps, bent them, screwed them into the battens here, just so, you know, like there's a rake here and a paint roller thing, there's a roll of chicken wire, etc, etc, and the scaffolding netting was kind of sandwiched in there. Anyway, when I pulled it out, this nest was sort of on the top of it, and you can see there was a previous one there. So where on earth they've got in, because I prided myself on the fact that in all these gaps here, you know, I put stainless steel wool. You just see it there to stop anything getting in. The only place, there's a tiny little gap there, so they could have got in there. Other than that, there must be a hole in the planks or something, I don't know. But anyway, thankfully they've departed, so they didn't stay and build a huge nest, which would have been a bit of a problem. So guys, it's the 10th of June, Friday. We've had a little bit more overnight rain. I'm just bringing you back to have a look at the rainwater siphon, and it is filling up gradually now, so that's very pleasing. See, I've just linked them in the same way, like so. So that's brill. I think it was about 5 days since I did a shot of these Monge 2, and just look at them now. It's absolutely loaded with them, and you know, good size as well. So we're definitely going to pick some of those for tea tonight. And as you can see, there's absolutely tons of flowers, so they should go cropping for. In fact, I'll probably write it down when, you know, just to get an idea of length of cropping. That'll be interesting. Right, I'm off down at the plot to start harvesting the gooseberries, so I'll see you down there. Right guys, I'm down the plot. I'll just spin you around slowly. not right round, but anyway, so you've got to be careful. These things have got pretty vicious spines on, but you can see hopefully there's plenty of fruit. This bush is loaded, and because we've had quite a lot of, well, I would say, yeah, quite a lot of rain. The berries, if you can see that, the berries are a good size this year. Last year they were a lot smaller because we had these prolonged dry spells. So I'll see if I can get this one picked. That one, I've got 2 down there on a soft fruit bed, and then another 7 across there. But I'm not going to do them all today. We'll just see if we can get these 4 done. I'll be happy. So I've got my kneeling pad, I've got my mushroom crates, and I've got these leather gloves, because believe me, you know, when those thorns stick, they're pretty painful. So I'll bring you back when we've got a bush picked, show you what sort of quantity there is. This wind is crazy for June. Bonkers. Anyway, I'm hoping the wind doesn't rattle the audio too much, but I picked this first bush. It took just over about 35 minutes. See, it's more or less filled the mushroom crate. I would say around somewhere between £6–7, something like that. Hopefully we can do a weigh-in at some point. I'll crack on. So there we are, guys. That's 4 mushroom crates full. Took about 2 hours 10 minutes. As I say, I'll not sure what weight is, but I will let you know. I'll put something in the description or whatever it is. And you're probably thinking, what the heck am I going to do with all those? Well, because this site is non-town council, I'm free to sell whatever I want, and that's indeed what I do. They'll be going down to the local fruit and veg shop, and they've got a good customer, what's the word for it, can't think now, customer base that really like locally grown produce, so there's no problem, they'll sell everything, not a problem at all. Just while I'm here, I don't know if you can make those out, I think I must have disturbed a red ant's nest. Little, awful they are, they bite these stings. So just while I'm here, I'm going to have a brew in a minute. It's quite a busy time for us. These pinks, not quite there, maybe tomorrow, Sunday. We just need to open a wee bit more. But there's a whole lot there to cut. And I've just kind of noticed wandering around our usual culprit, this looper moth. So if you can catch it in time before it eats the foliage, see how it's all sort of round here, look. And, I just pull it off really, and that hopefully will do the job. So now I've seen this, that'll probably prompt me to go around looking, just have a quick check round the trees, because if you don't pull them off, or I mean, you could spray them with soapy water or neem oil, anything like that, but they will cause a lot of damage. I think that's got the bulk of it out now. The rest of the tree looks alright, good fruit set. In terms of the berries, the blackcurrants, you can see that just some of them are starting to turn. It's quite a good fruit set, not bad. We'll have to net these. This is a red currant. Good amount of fruit on. You can see just starting to turn now. So time to start harvesting some of these mums too. I would say that's a good amount for me and the missus for tonight's tea. And when I was talking about string, let's just have a look. So that's a fair, fair sized pod for a Monge 2. And if we just try and get this in frame, so there's a little bit of string, but it's not much. It's not much. And I'll just, if you can hear the crunch on this. Superb. Alright, catch you later.